standing in front of one of his coworkers at a football game, and she didn't even recognize him. Have a good day.
That's from the podcast yesterday.
Funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see him. I recognized him. I just didn't see him.
Your son did, though, in the bathroom.
Yeah, but there was no reason for me to ever think in a million years it was actually Lunchbox.
That was yesterday on the podcast. If you want to hear all the backstory to that, just go search for the Bobby Bone Show. The whole thing was Lunchbox getting recognized by a kid in the bathroom, and then it just went from there. Yeah. All right, next one.
I am remarried for 37 years. I did have a marriage before that where I still have the wedding pictures. I don't know about getting rid of those memories, that album. I'd like your studio and you guys to help me with this. Should I get rid of these, or am I disrespecting my husband now, who I love dearly, and my children? Let me know. I need this debated.
I think the fact that you have kids with that first husband eliminates anything that the original or that the new husband can get mad about.
Yeah.
First of all, it's not disrespect. It's 37 years. Like, get over it,
So
buddy. There's probably Polaroids. or probably where you pull that curtain over your head and go poof.
Mm-hmm.
So as long as they're not like up on the wall or in the bedroom, like your wedding picture. Yeah, it's not a big deal. Put them in a box. And your excuse is always, that's the father of my kids.
Yeah, it's also part of your life and your story. I don't think keeping them in a box is you holding on to that relationship.
But I'm not worried about that. I'm just worried about the pushback you could get from a weirdo husband.
Yeah.
Like, that's the normal thing to feel, but that doesn't always mean that's how it's going to be reacted to by the other person. Because if the husband's like, no, it's weird, you have old pictures of your ex-husband, like, that makes me feel uncomfortable, you have to appreciate the feelings of your new husband. You do. We talk about that all the time. But secondly, you can always just go, no, it's the father of my kids. Like, I'm going to keep those because I think they may want them at some point. Or I think that's, and if he's a weirdo like that, you should divorce him too.
No.
That easy.
You should go 0 for 2.
Well, he may need to work on some things.
But I think if you have a new husband and he feels uncomfortable for whatever reason then you just put him in a friggin' bank vault or something. You don't get rid of them. You don't burn them. You just say you did. I always find that works for me.
Yeah.
Just lie a little bit.
I wouldn't call it a lie. I'd call it a misplaced truth.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
You guys can call us 877-77-Bobby. Here's another one.
I got a question. Why don't you know your neighbors? That's kind of interesting. I hear that a lot. Take care.
Just never met them.
Well, you can just, you could go over and introduce yourself.
That's so awkward. Hello, neighbor.
It is awkward.
Or
I'm going to go knock on the door.
Outside,
if somebody knocks
hi.
on my door and I don't know who it is, get the gun. Unless I drive up in a white van and I fake like Amazon. Like, why is anybody even coming to my door?
Yeah, well, if you've just moved in, that's often when it makes sense for neighbors to pop in and be like, hey, here's a loaf of bread, or welcome to the neighborhood.
Why is my neighbor trying to poison me? That's what I would think.
Or here's some cookies. When I moved in, I got a loaf of bread, I got brownies, got some pound cake thing that was amazing. I mean, I really haven't talked to my neighbors much since then, but it was very thoughtful.
Yeah.
And it's just because I don't see them as much, but we'll text every now and then, like, hey, this is going on, you good? All right. Like my neighbor the other day, hey, saw this strange man walking up your driveway, you good? And I'm like, I'm good, thank you.
When I needed to reach out to my neighbors, I use a conduit, Amy.
Yes, because I know.
She does know your neighbors.
She knows them. She's been over to her house while I was there.
Weird.
She was in the backyard.
Yeah, and if I knew that you were like not weird about meeting your neighbors, I would be like, Bobby, come over, meet your neighbors.
But now it's a whole thing.
Well, why is it a whole thing?
Because I don't know my neighbors.
And it's too late. Like, you moved in a long time ago.
But you're making it a thing.
Yeah, I like that, though.
Okay,
I like making things a thing.
Yeah, well, it's easy. Next time you see them outside, just be like, hey,
I never see them outside. We have gates in between.
I guarantee you, if you peek and you look, you will see them.
That would be weird.
I don't want to be peeking over the gate. I'm not Wilson from Home Improvement.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it might take a little effort on your part, but you will see them out there.
It just feels creepy and invasive to be looking over a gate. And I'm not going to walk over and knock on anybody's door because that's weird now. Hey, what do you even do?
Or like, hey.
Because there's no way that to any neighbor that I don't know. If you go to anybody's door, this is not 1984 anymore. You knock on any door of somebody you don't know, you're either trying to sell something, because even you're dropping off packages now, you're dropping them off and leaving. Why would you be knocking on anybody's door to talk to them?
I don't think that's just a 1984 thing anymore. I think neighbors still do that. I just told you when I moved a year ago, it happened to me.
And did they stop
and it was
and talk
great.
to you?
What?
They talk to you or they leave stuff on the porch?
No, they came in.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. No way.
They went into your house?
What the?
And
Why did you let them in? You know they're going to kill you.
No, it wasn't weird. Like, she was really nice. And of course, if I see them outside, like, we say hi.
Well, that's a given, yeah.
Not to Bobby.
I've never
outside.
once seen them outside. Never once in the history of my life have I just seen them outside.
But your house is different. You have trees in between your yard. So it's like
Right.
you would really be picky.
I'd have to climb a tree to watch
Okay,
over. I got to
how
put a
about-
tree stand up there and just wait for them to come out.
Okay, how about this?
I know I don't want to be
When
set
you
up on
had
it.
the fence issue, and I had to text him and be
Yeah.
like, hey, I don't know if you know the fence, got blown down or whatever happened, a tree fell on it. Maybe now that it's fixed, you could go over and be like, hey, this whole fence thing got me thinking we haven't met yet, and I just want
knock
to come
on the
over.
door?
Yes.
I don't want to knock on anybody's door.
But it's not
Even
that
people I
weird.
know. I don't want to knock on a
It's
door.
weird, Amy. It's weird.
It is not weird.
Okay, let me say this.
I promise
I have
you.
friends' houses that I'll go to. Let's say I go over to a friend's house and play pickleball or something. I don't even knock on the door. Then I text them to go, hey, I'm almost here. I'll meet you outside.
I know, but when did it start to feel like that uncomfortable with?
I'm an uncomfortable person in general.
So this is a specifically you thing?
Of course.
I thought, well, you just said, Eddie's saying it's also weird. And
It
you
is.
said it's 1984. Nobody needs to be doing that
Yeah.
anymore. But if this is specific to you.
I think it's very much specific. to me.
Okay. So other people carry on. Get to know your neighbors. Remember that one time years back that I guess I wasn't saying hi to certain neighbors, which I wasn't meaning to. But a lot of times when I would walk, I'd be on my phone and she emailed me.
Well, that's the other thing. They thought you were snobby.
Yeah.
It wasn't fair, but I don't walk.
Yeah. She emailed me and said that. I mean, that was. Thinking back on that, that was hard. That was a really hard email to receive in a very bizarre situation. But ever since then, I try to say hi to neighbors. But it's weird if you're on the phone or you're listening to
I never leave my yard.
Okay.
Never.
Do you wave to your neighbors?
I don't
No,
see
he doesn't
them.
see them.
Well, like, what if they're driving by? Like, yay!
How do they drive by?
Like if you're at your
drive by.
mailbox.
You've been to my house.
Yeah, like if you're leaving and they're leaving.
They have
Yeah.
tinted windows, so do I. We don't know.
Okay,
It's just unique to him. Like
Yeah.
it's, you know.
I got it.
Your house. It's not the perfect environment for nurturing neighbor relationships.
And neither is my soul and brain.
Correct.
So that's perfect.
Like you have all the. It's
I don't
like a
trust
perfect
people
storm.
either. I don't trust people either. I don't need people like trying to get in over there. My house.
What? The people.
Anybody.
Okay, but
What are they up to?
they're not up to anything. Trust me, they're good.
Hey, what are they?
That's what everybody says.
That's what
I would have
everybody
never guessed they
says.
were up to something.
Yeah.
No.
The people that are up to stuff, you never would have guessed they were
Yep.
up to something.
Ding, ding,
What's
ding.
that
Didn't
show
they-
called?
when-
Your
Up to
neighbors?
stuff?
No.
Oh,
What about what you shared the other day?
show.
A package got delivered to their house that was yours,
Food
and
delivery.
they kindly brought it over.
they walked it over, and I thought there was a delivery guy, and I didn't even open the door.
Oh, that's weird.
I thought it was a delivery guy. I don't open the door for delivery guys because I don't want somebody busting in my house.
Mm-hmm.
And so they delivered. I didn't have my glasses on either, and they delivered it. And I saw them, and I just did like a head nod. Yeah, I probably could. If I would have
Yeah.
known, I would have for sure opened the door and said, "Hey, thank you for walking that over." I'm not against a good human hello,
Okay.
but I do appreciate them walking that food over.
Now, let's say food gets delivered to your house and it's theirs.
I'm gonna call you and say, "Amy, will you tell them that there's food?"
You got to go all the way over there, Amy.
Okay. Okay, I'll handle it. got it.
I'm not saying it's not odd, and I'm not an odd person at all. Like, that's the opposite of what I'm saying. I'm very odd. And it's just like, I don't know. That's why I've met my neighbors. The other neighbors on the other side, they're not even there for 3/4 of the year.
Thought I saw moving trucks there. Are you sure
Again?
they didn't move out?
They could have. Hey, I don't know them. They could have. Yeah, I'm not against people, and I like people, but I don't like people like in my space, and I don't want to get in people's space mostly because I don't think people want me in their space. So unless there's a fire, we're all good.
Okay.
And even then, if there's a fire at their house, I'm probably going to call Amy and be like, hey, will you let them know there's a fire? You guys hit us up if you want. 877-77-Bobby.
The morning show's official YouTube channel. Go to YouTube, search Bobby Bones Show, and subscribe today. Bobby Bones. Bobby Bones Show. Let's go.
I want to talk to Amanda in Oklahoma City. Amanda, you're on the show.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
Doing pretty good. What can I do for you?
So I wanted to ask, Bobby, have you ever thought about the fact that you might be a high-functioning autistic?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I took a test.
Self-diagnosed.
No, not self-diagnosed. I went to an autism website and took a test, and I have adult autism.
But that's self-diagnosed.
No, the website diagnosed me. I'm web diagnosed.
Okay.
That is more reliable than just him.
Than self.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Barely. But yes. Amanda, why do you ask that?
Well, I have a 19-year-old high-functioning autistic child, and he is the same way. He will not go out of his way to meet people, but if someone comes up to him and says, "Hi, how you doing? I'm so-and-so," he forms bonds, but he's very cautious about those bonds. But that's what I was saying. Amy, that also makes you his person, which means that Bobby trusts you more than anybody else in his life, and he will come to you for anything.
Oh, I think also I just happen to know his neighbor. So
a little bit of both.
There's that too.
But I don't want it to be taken that if somebody comes up to me, I'm like, ugh. I don't want to bother people. I feel like I am bothersome. I'm a nuisance whenever I'm around. Even not my personality, just being there. People.
But that's a story you're telling yourself.
Yeah.
Because you're not a
and
nuisance.
I'm telling myself loudly, and I tell it to myself every day, all over and over. And I'm telling it to myself right now again. So yeah, I feel like people have other things to do than have me around. And I'm doing nothing but annoying people. So why am I going to go over and knock on the door and be like, "I'm here," and they're like, "Oh no, I got something in the oven," or "We got kids are not acting good," or "We got a leak upstairs," and I'm like, here I am, like, "Hi, embrace me." I don't want to do that to anybody. So that not for me. Ain't trying to go in and meet anybody.
So if someone were to do that to you, like, let's say I'm your neighbor and I come do that to you, am I annoying you?
I probably got stuff in the oven. I got kids going crazy.
Okay, then that's sort of what it is.
Probably not. If there was a real reason.
The reason is I would just like to get to know my neighbor, and not in a long form, just short form, get to know my neighbor.
What does that mean, short form?
Like,
I don't even know how to get rid of you. I don't know how to get off the phone with people either.
You don't have to. Yes, you.
No,
you do.
I don't get on the phone. That's the
but
difference.
if we were to need to get on the phone.
I don't know how to say bye on the phone, meaning there's never a moment that feels natural for me to go, "All right, hey, good talking to you." I'm just like, oh my God, when do I end this? So I end calls so much earlier, even with people that I need to talk to, like a few minutes in, and it's like, okay, well, good to talk. And they're like, wait. And I don't even want to get off the phone, but I still get off the phone with people because I feel like I'm annoying them. They don't want to be talking on the phone to me.
But they called you.
I know. Yes, I know. That's why I need FaceTime. At least I can see visual cues.
Okay.
Like the actual oven and food in it.
Yeah.
Maybe kids acting bad.
That too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Amanda, I appreciate that because you didn't call and just go, "Hey, Bobby, you're a jerk." Because I don't feel like I'm a jerk. I don't want to bother people, and I feel like I'm just not. Nobody wants me there, so I'm just not going to connect.
Okay, so from a mom of a child who was diagnosed at the age of 3 with autism, okay, and I have gone through all kinds of mess with my child, and now he is 19 years old, has a driver's license, has a job. He is very much functioning, okay? Bobby, meet your neighbors, okay? You have kids, they have kids. Send your child over there.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yeah, all right.
I agree. I'll do that. I'll send my child over there.
Send Caitlin over there with the baby in her
with a
belly.
pregnant belly. Hey, Caitlin, will you mind walking over there and just being like, "What up?" I hear you. I'm just odd. I get it. I've always been odd.
She's saying if you want to break out of this and exercise, you're good.
I don't want to break out of it.
You don't.
I don't really have an interest either way. So it's not like I'm.
Well, it sounds like but it sounds to live that way or have those thoughts all the time.
Yeah,
is exhausting.
Yeah, that's why I'm always tired.
Right.
Oh, because of that.
Yeah. Well, that's just one of the many things.
But you can work towards like rewiring your brain.
I got other stuff to work towards and rewire my brain in different ways. I was watching the new Task last night.
Okay.
Anybody else watch the
No, I'll do that tonight.
It's not a spoiler or anything. I was feeling so sad for the kid on that show because like I knew what he was feeling. Hadn't been shipped around to different places growing up. I rarely feel like emotion when watching TV shows unless a dog dies. You kill a dog on a show or a dog's in danger, rip my gut out. I don't even want to. I can't even. And my wife will be like, "You care more about the dog dying than the human." I'm like, "Yeah, duh." Dogs never hurt me. That's kind of that kind of thing. Oh, I didn't mean to make it. I kind of did, but whatever. There's a kid, and I and like he lives with drug addicted parents, and then he is moved around, and like I'm watching, I'm just like, all I can like think about is, man, I know exactly how that kid feels, and he's not even like the main part of the show. And so the show's all. I know you hated Amy.
I like Task. I'm all in.
You said that you didn't like it.
Yeah, you said something like you hated the name of it. You hated the actors.
Wow.
It's great. There's one more episode.
Exaggerator.
Big time.
Yeah.
So one more after this one?
Yeah, it's such a good show. It's on HBO Max.
It's really good.
Okay, Amy.
Okay, Amy.
It was episode 1.
You're being over the top a little bit.
Episode 1 was slow. Once it picked up, I'm all in. I've said that. If I don't like a show, I'll tell you.
You did, and you said you didn't like it.
No, it's not what I said.
How did this turn into me being weird? Everybody knows I'm weird. I've been weird my whole life.
I don't think it makes you weird.
Does it help that Bobby knows he's weird?
And I don't even want to break the cycle. I'm too old to break the cycle at this point.
Right?
Let's say you're self-diagnosed.
That cycle. I'm about to have a kid. I'm focused on that.
Well, I just want to say, since you took a test and you've self-diagnosed.
No, web diagnosed. Please say.
Web, yeah.
Please respect the medical language.
Since you've web diagnosed yourself, I don't want to say, like, that's not weird. Autism's not weird. If that is truly the root of what some of your...
My feeling is you don't think it's truly the root.
I don't. So
That's why.
I don't. I think there's other things and we can work on it. However, if that's the storyline we're going with at the moment, like, I don't want to portray that as weird, because we have, like, that mom calling in, her son's not weird. Mm-hmm. He operates differently.
Yeah. Well, weird doesn't have to be bad, though,
yeah,
either. Weird can actually be awesome.
We have a lot of kids listening too. I just want to make sure we clarify, we're not saying anybody's weird.
Well, I'd like to clarify and say, yeah, a lot of people are weird, and it's awesome. It's what makes you totally different and makes you see to high levels that other people wish, because they're not weird enough to see things differently. So I'd like to say
there's that.
Weird.
Well, yeah,
you don't have to, I guess.
Now you make us feel like, wait, whoa.
I know. I'm like, okay, there's some kids that just have a negative connotation with the word weird, of like, oh, I don't want to be weird. But we understand that weird is good.
Mm-hmm.
Some kids don't.
There's levels of weird.
Yeah. There's a whole spectrum of weird
yeah.
where you want to be kind of in that good spectrum that brings out positive things. It's like,
right.
and I've mentioned it before.
You're
Like,
eclectic.
Oh, not that, but yeah. Yeah, that's what's up. Amanda, I appreciate you calling. I know that I have issues, but I think as long as I have these issues that work out for me in a positive way, I feel like, and I have 99% of the time. I think it's been tough in relationships at times, but my wife's broken through. What?
What do you mean she's broken through?
I listen to her.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Or even if it doesn't feel right, I listen to her because she's been right so many times.
She's very wise.
Yeah, she's been right up to. Well, she's been right too much. It's annoying sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh,
what does she think of your web diagnosis?
She thinks it's stupid.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
We went.
Again, she's wise.
Yeah. Well, she's like, you can't just do a BuzzFeed test and all of a sudden you're autistic. That's what she said.
Right. Didn't you talk to your therapist about it, though?
Our doctor, not a therapist.
Oh, your doctor.
Yeah, because she's pregnant. So we've been at doctor's appointments, and we have our general practitioner doctor. Is what they're called?
Yeah. Not the OBGYN?
No, I don't know them well enough. That's a new relationship.
All right.
And I was like, yeah, I'm autistic. And he looks at me like, you just can't say that. I goes, I know, I didn't say that. I just did it online. Took a test. And my wife's like, he basically took a BuzzFeed test. And he goes, he goes, and he was nice about it. And he said, okay, I can see that. He goes, but mostly I think you have a version of super ADHD with a lot of trauma. And I was like, either way.
Like I said, autistic.
Like I said, yes. Yeah, he gets, because you have hyper focus, like hyper that is unhealthy, if not used
properly.
In a proper way.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, but I'm not going to say you're not.
I wonder if you want the test results to be true, so then you have, like, it's like, oh, well, this explains it all.
Oh, yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd love to know why I'm so freaking weird. It's the same, like, with you and what's your disease?
What?
ADHD? You talking about dyslexia?
Dyslexia, yeah.
It is.
Your dyslexia, it makes a lot of sense. Yeah,
yes.
It makes a lot of sense.
It's not a disease.
Isn't it nice to know that a lot of the reasons you struggled in school was because of your horrible disease?
It was a relief. Like, I felt, that's why I started crying immediately, because I was like, oh, this all makes sense. And
chronic illness.
Where I felt stupid for so long. And then now I'm like, wow, I try to be proud of myself. Like, you figured it out.
That's how I feel about my late adult said autism.
Yeah.
Same.
Web diagnosed.
Web diagnosed.
It was a relief. You don't think it was a relief for him when he had that test?
But you don't
No, I don't say that you're using it as a relief. Like you want it as like if you have that, then maybe you don't have to work on stuff.
I kind of feel that way though. I have it, so why I don't have to work on anything. I just got.
But you don't know that you have it.
Web told me.
Tell me something.